Alright, we're gonna start by first having a JPEG, TIFF, or PNG file that you want, either original would be preferred or some from the Creative Commons um, section on Google Images. So you have your picture saved, and you can also do a screenshot of something if that's easier to save it. You have a file name, and I just press Command C and then Command V to make a copy of this image I already had. So you start by opening up the file that you want. In my case, it's this one. Just double click it and leave it open. And now we can go to our viewfinder, and we want to open the same picture but in text edit. So we go to our image that we have, which would be see the full name. It would be the one ending in 39 here. So I'll click on that and press Command and my left click button on a Mac, and then I'm going to choose what I'm going to open it with. And I'm waiting for it to load. Open with, and then go down all the way to other, and you're going to want to scroll all the way down to text edit. So I'm going to save a picture in case you forget how to get here. It'll be on your handout, what it should look like. So that's where you select text edit and press open, and now you have this file here, and I'm going to close this over here now. I already have it saved. It's my second one here, this one. And so I had left earlier this open so we can see our changes, hopefully, when we erase or add or do any of these manipulations that are on your handout, and some you can figure out for yourself. So you want to make sure that from this scroll bar you stay kind of in the midsection from about here to down here. So I'm just going to randomly select to add a ton of space by pressing enter. And also there's a heavy amount of text, so just wait if it's reloading. Okay, so we're gonna press enter a couple of times. That's one option, and you can decide how many times you press enter, or if it's just like one tiny little space, enter, or space bar. And the more lines you have, the easier it's to see like a big change sometimes. You can copy and paste areas. Command C, paste it. You can paste it wherever in this text that you want. So Command V to paste it. Command V, Command V, Command V. Place it wherever you want. Command V. I can make up my own things. Or it could be gibberish. You can really play around with it. So those are just some of the things to get an idea, and then you can go back to Photoshop at the end and input this again, and it'll give you more options to play with your image to just distort it. And now let's save this. So it should still hopefully come out as a something you can still look at. So this will allow it to, we're just opening a file that you wouldn't normally open on like text edit, and that's why we see all these like sequences of what make up the image. And some of these little differences will be subtle since I haven't gone through and manipulated this a whole bunch. But as you add more and delete, add, delete, you'll see changes happening. And just make sure that you're saving if you're liking what you're seeing constantly. And if not, we have a duplicate here in case you realize that you want to start over or something. So I'm gonna exit out of all of this now. And I'm gonna try to open it again. See if they open. And once you've gone through a couple of hours of work on this, adding and deleting text, you'll start seeing pieces kind of like this one. It'll be kind of subtle color changes, and it could just shift drastically as well, either or. And this I got by copying my images a lot of time, playing around with this. So that's all. Just experiment.